The creepy-crawly heroes of the DC Universe have come out to play for Justice League Dark, the latest animated effort from DC Entertainment and a stark departure from what viewers have come to expect. Instead of featuring the statuesque icons of the Justice League, this story pulls back the curtain on the supernatural heroes who might be mistaken for villains if you didn't know any better. Exploring the dark depths of these lesser-known characters makes for a captivating and thrilling story, an excellent step into the weirder side of the superhero genre. Justice League Dark isn't a direct adaptation of the comic of the same name, but rather loosely borrows its cast and concept. There's a magical threat the Justice League isn't fit to handle, so Batman teams with sorcerer conman John Constantine and stage magician who does real magic Zatanna to round up a group of supernatural heroes that can help. As Constantine puts it,
the Capes and Tights crew, useless against dark magic.
And so assembles the Justice League Dark. There's Deadman, a trapeze artist turned ghost who can possess other people, Jason Blood, a nice English fellow who hulks out into the fire-breathing demon known as Etrigan, and Alec Holland, aka Swamp Thing, a towering heap of salad with control over all plant life. It's learning about the history of these troubled figures, the tales of how they can do such wondrous things, and the price paid to unlock those talents that make this movie such a big win. Justice League Dark is essentially an anthology of horror stories set in the DCU, all tied together by a straightforward yet enthralling plot. I use the word horror generously, mind you. There are a few unsettling elements in the beginning, but the movie isn't spine-chilling by any stretch. However, it never tries to be a horror movie. It more gets its kicks from showing the audience strange visuals and dabbling in safe elements of the occult as it ramps up the thriller that drives the action. The action itself is a wonderful breath of fresh air for DC's animated movies. The battle with villain Felix Faust is full of flashy spells and powerful artifacts fired off like a wizard shootout. Its clear director Jay Oliva used Justice League Dark to unleash his wild side, taking everything he loves about influences like Harry Potter and Full Metal Alchemist and giving it a slick DC spin.
You will pay, Constantine!
Your soul will be ours!
Get in line, you brats.
Even though Batman is featured prominently in the advertising and on the box art, it truly is Constantine's movie. The fast-talking wizard is the one who propels the plot forward, does all the coolest stuff, and provides the emotional core of the experience. In fact, Batman seems completely ill-suited for this mission, given his distaste for anything supernatural. At the beginning, before Batman takes off to find Constantine, Wonder Woman lists numerous magical foes they faced over the years. Yet Batman turns his nose up because he prefers to trust what he can prove with science.
The criminally insane don't need magic as an excuse. I recommend spending more time on the streets instead of flying over them.
Right there, Batman should have let Wonder Woman take the case. She has enchanted bracelets, a magic lasso, the strength of Hercules, and the gift of flight. Not only would she be more comfortable walking into a world of demons and magic, but she would have the tools and skills to fight effectively. Yes, that's more of a nerdy debate, but despite the film's strong showing, it does have a couple imperfections. The vocal performances are all a slam dunk, save for Enrico Colantoni's Faust, who does a corny, shrill voice as if no one told him that superhero movies aren't supposed to be purposely campy and over the top anymore.
What artifact?
While Zatanna holds her own as the sole female character of prominence, there is another, unpromoted character that shows up substantially different from how she appears in the comics. Yes, characters can and should be altered to be a better fit for the screen, but not like this. Still, Justice League Dark is a great time and a much welcome new flavor for DC's animated slate. It does justice to the main cast of characters by telling their tragic origin stories and showing off their quirky personalities that are light years away from the main Justice League team. For more comic book movie reviews, keep it here on IGN.
You exude pain. Your life is a patchwork of blackness with no time for joy. How do you cope with it?
I have a butler.